All right, now we are in the kitchen trying to talk about getting the attention of somebody that you're interested in. Chris Hill of The Bachelor Kitchen, an online food and lifestyle resource, is back with us in the Hampton Roadshow kitchen, and today you're making a salmon dish.
Yep.
That you say is healthy, not too complicated.
Yeah, it's nice and light. There's good fresh ingredients, for this time of year. Basically what we're going to do is take salmon, urban crust it, pan sear it, and then serve it with an orange beurre blanc. With some wilted spinach and some roasted tomatoes as we have here. So what I'll do is I guess we'll get these in the oven, and then I want to make us a cocktail.
Okay.
All right. I know it's a little early in the day, but
the tomatoes that you're going to roast.
Yep. These are just grape tomatoes or cherry tomatoes work too. And if you can, I couldn't find any. But if you can get the ones on the vine, you can basically roast them off and then snip them, and it forms a little cluster, and it makes kind of a cute little presentation.
So leave them on the vine when you roast them if you can find them still in the stem.
And,
okay.
Basically what we have is just some fresh basil, some salt and pepper. I already put a little bit of olive oil down there.
And you got the oven at 400.
400.
Okay, so how long are these going to take?
25-30 minutes.
Oh, really? That's longer than I thought they were going to take.
Basically, you want to kind of keep an eye on them, but pull them out right as they're kind of about to start to burst.
Okay.
So those are in the oven.
Do you have to roll them around at all, or do you put them in and forget about it?
I would every now and then, just to make sure all the surfaces get coated.
Gotcha.
But all right, for a cocktail.
Right, because you're thinking this, could be like date night,
Boost the mood a little bit, right?
Right, coming over to your place, maybe. So what are you making?
Well, I know it's past Cinco de Mayo, but I have some tequila.
Jeez.
A good añejo tequila.
You're going right in for the tequila.
Yeah. Hey, we're not doing shots or anything, so I think we're good.
No, we're not.
But I got 2 ounces of tequila for each martini. I got grapefruit juice. You can use a ruby red or the pink, whatever works.
Yep. I like the ruby red.
Basically, I got about 4 ounces of grapefruit in here. And then a couple cool secret ingredients. We have some fresh ginger.
Oh.
A little bit of basil.
Right.
And then a teaspoon of honey.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to shake this all up, and it has a nice, sweet, little kind of sour contrast.
Right.
And then the basil adds a nice little herbal note to it.
Sounds like you might have no idea how much tequila you're drinking. Awesome.
Yeah.
Right?
That's the point, right? To kind of disguise it.
I'm on to you, Chris Hill. I am. Where did this whole bachelor kitchen thing come from? How'd you get this idea?
Well, I feel like the, kind of targeting guys, but I think more than anything, just anyone that's interested in learning about food and cooking and drinks. I feel like the guy side of the market's kind of underutilized, under-tapped into. Yeah. So give it a shot. I do a lot of writing too. I have a blog on there, and there's a bunch of recipes.
So do you give it says lifestyle advice? Do you give dating advice? Or is it all
there's some dating advice. There's some fashion advice. My brother writes movie reviews, so he has top 10 movies to see on a first date.
Okay.
That kind of thing. So kind of all over the place, just trying to tap into different parts of the male, I guess, aura.
Right on. Yeah. So you are in a successful, awesome relationship. This is all working very well for you personally, or is the idea to just date and date and date and date some more?
Yeah, take this all with a grain of salt, because as I'm a bachelor myself, so
you can never get married. It's the Bachelor Kitchen.
Oh well.
Right. Horribly sad about that news. I'm sure you could still keep it going. You could be like the Married Guy Kitchen.
Yeah, at least I'm not Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh my gosh, you said that again. Okay, so we'll start our salmon in the next segment?
Yeah, we'll start our salmon, and we'll wilt some spinach down too.
Okay.
And check on the tomatoes, and they'll be good to go.
All right, drinks are made, tomatoes in the oven. We're off to a good start here.
Yeah, absolutely. Cheers.
All right, we're back in the Hampton Roadshow kitchen with Chris Hill of The Bachelor Kitchen. It's an online food and lifestyle resource. Today he's making pan-roasted salmon. He's also got some tomatoes roasting in the oven. The spinach is wilting. You made a great cocktail, and during the commercial, Chris told me that he actually did not make it alcoholic today, which is why it's in my hand. And it is really good. I mean, even without the alcohol in it. I just wanted to see what the grapefruit and ginger and honey would taste like together, and it's very good, very light.
Good.
So thank you very much. So where are we with our meal?
Let's check on these tomatoes. They should be they look perfect.
Okay, so you said just before they're about to split.
Yeah, and this is actually perfect right now. So we'll just let those sit.
Okay.
I have a bunch going on here. We have some sauteed spinach, basically just a little bit of butter, some garlic, we'll do some little bit of salt and pepper.
Alrighty.
And that'll wilt down. The important thing to do is to make sure you drain the spinach at the end.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you know the drill. It'll run everywhere.
It gets very, yeah, it gets watery.
And then I also have a pan here for some salmon. I've got some just Atlantic salmon here. Nice and lean.
Wild?
It's not wild. This is farm raised.
Okay.
But actually, either this month or maybe next is over in Alaska. The Pacific salmon is the Copper River. Basically, it's a 1 month out of every year. They fish these basically the Copper River where they all go upstream.
Yeah.
It's expensive, like $25 a pound, but it's got all these omega-3s, antioxidants, and everything. So if you get a chance to give that a try.
Okay.
So we're just going to basically pan sear the salmon. But before that, let's see.
Let's look at your website. Let's check out the Bachelor Kitchen.
Yeah, please do.
Does that look nice?
And the recipe will, of course,
Classy.
be on there. Right here I have some orange juice. That's going to reduce down. With and here we have garlic.
You have a mirror in your kitchen?
A what?
Is there a mirror in your kitchen? Or do you have a twin who cooks with you? Show that again. Not that one. That one. You have a mirror in your kitchen?
Yeah, look, gotta make sure my hair looks good, you know?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
And I also have
I'm not going to ask
I also have some white wine
I am
here.
not asking about the rest of his house.
So yeah, we're just going to reduce this down. And then
Look at you. You big bachelor. Could you close the door behind you?
raised in a barn.
There is no tequila in the cocktail. I'm just having fun with Chris. Go ahead.
So the salmon should be good to sear off. Yeah, it's got a nice little sear on it, and then we'll season both sides. Do about probably 3 minutes a side. If you have a thicker piece, maybe put it in the oven for a couple minutes.
Okay. But you're not planning on putting these in the oven?
Yeah, these are pretty thin.
Okay.
And also I had the chance to say, I went to school at University of Alabama, you know, the area that got all the devastation with these tornadoes.
Yeah.
And I am throwing a fundraiser in June. It'll be June 17th. There'll be more updates on the website and on my Facebook page, so check out facebook.com/Bachelor Kitchen, and trying to raise a bunch of money and maybe just a can drive to help out the families down there.
All right. Thanks for letting us know.
Well, your Spanish looks good.
Well, thank you very much. A
seasoned professional.
Just got to keep mixing it around. All right, we have to stop. All right, look at him go. Chris Hill is back in the Hampton Roadshow kitchen of the Bachelor Kitchen. It's an online food and lifestyle resource. We were poking around at the website a little while ago, so folks can go to bachelorkitchen.com. Find recipes, lifestyle advice.
We have something called That's What She Said, where we have a female perspective on things we might need help with.
Really?
I.e., maybe a first date. So.
Right. So you were saying the meal that you're making today would be a good first meal to cook.
Not necessarily the first date, but maybe the first time you decide to have dinner together.
To entertain at home.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have the tomatoes out, obviously. During the break, we had the white wine and orange juice that reduced down here.
Yeah.
If you think about both those are a lot sugar, so you reduce them down by a half or so.
Yeah.
And they'll kind of get a little bit syrupy.
There's a little butter in there.
Just a little bit. We have,
not too much.
We have some basil, red onions, and some garlic. And basically you kind of whisk in the butter. It'll slowly kind of incorporate together. And I guess we're kind of ready to start plating this.
How did you get started cooking, Chris?
I am actually, ironically, I'm from Atlanta.
I remember you talking about that last time that you were here.
My first job actually was at the Atlanta Fish Market.
Okay.
In high school, I was basically there selling fish and learning how to cook it, and then went to college. Worked in restaurants and bars all throughout, and then actually went back for grad school, did consulting for a while, but all the while stayed in restaurants, and finally said, you know what, I can't do this anymore. I came home, cooked every night, and finally said, you know what, I gotta follow my dreams, and moved up here.
This is what you like to do?
Yeah. So.
All right. What's the response been like to the website? Do you get a lot of guys logging on saying, all right, Chris, I got a date tonight, what am I making?
Well, we just launched it, so yes.
I know. You're trying to concentrate on plating. I'm asking you questions.
Yeah. Again, remember, I gotta make it look pretty with my hands.
Yeah, I know. I remember. Not a spoon guy. He washes his hands, so it's all right.
Yeah. And here's the other plate.
All right, we are going to go ahead and put the recipe for all of this at thehamptonroadshow.com, and in just a couple of minutes, ladies, we get to try it. Right now, it is time to meet